Welcome everyone to episode 3, Staying Steady on Your Feet, the Magic Pill. And this is your balance exercises for Fall Prevention Week. I'm Kathleen Anderson, physical therapist. Today I'm going to show you a few balance exercises to get you going and stay steady on your feet to prevent falls. All you need is some very simple equipment, a good pair of shoes, a chair, and a counter for support. Now, if you have a cane or walker that you want to keep nearby for safety, you can do that. With balance exercises, you need strength, flexibility. You want good improvement on your body awareness, going from your feet, your knees and hips. We also want to improve our visual input, our inner ear, which is called our vestibular system. And these systems all through our feet, our body, our spine, our vision, and our ears tend to get a little lazy as we get older, and they tend to get a little sleepy. So we're all going to wake that up and get it more aware. Other optional equipment, if you have any ankle weights, 1 to 2 pounds, you can use those for these exercises. If not, a pound of pinto beans you can tie to your leg. Boxes like tissue boxes you can utilize, or plastic solo cups. Do not use any glass because you certainly do not want to break anything, okay? But those are just optional things you want to do. So some other balance exercises, what we're going to do today, I'm going to demonstrate, and you want to do these 2 to 3 times a week, and usually take about 15-20 minutes. Repetitions, I usually say do a good set of 10. If you can't, do a good set of 5, rest a minute, and then try to do another set of 5. The key is to gradually build up. So some of the exercises we're going to do is called single leg stance, and you want to use your counter for support. You want to pick up one leg, stand up nice and tall, and start with 10 seconds. If you can do 10 seconds, rest it, try the other leg, and do 10 seconds on that leg. Once you've accomplished that, go ahead and try for 20 seconds. 20 seconds you can do, aim for 30 seconds. The goal is to eventually do it for about 1 minute. Another exercise to build up the leg muscles in our calves and also for our ankles is basically heel raises. You want to place both hands on the counter, and you want to slowly raise up on your heels, come down slowly, and rock back on your heels and let your toes go up. Raise up on your heels, come down slow, let your toes go up. Nice and easy. Now you don't want to be pushing with your arms, okay? You don't want the arms to do the work. You want your ankles to do the work. And you do nice and easy, stand up tall. You don't want to be going backwards. Another one, since you're at the counter, you want to place your hands here. This will work your hips and get your heart rate up. It's marching. And you want to get your knees up as high as you can. And I usually tell people to do this for about 30 seconds. And once you get that accomplished, you can try it for about a minute. This kind of gets your heart rate up, gets your cardiovascular system. It also strengthens your hips, because a lot of people like to shuffle their feet when they walk, and that's because a lot of this hip weakness, because they don't want to leave their feet off the ground. Another thing you can do is get your chair, and this is great because you can keep the chair as a good little aid if you get tired to sit down, but you can also use as a tool to imaginary think that you're actually going to sit in the chair. It's called squats. Now the key thing about squats is you don't want your knees to go past your toes. You want to keep your weight behind you. So I always say, pretend you're imaginary going to sit in the chair and keep your weight behind your heels, and then come up, stand nice and tall. Pretend you're going to sit in that chair, and then come up nice and easy. And do a good set of 10 repetitions, nice and easy. Now, since I have my chair here, this is a good way to help improve safety and balance, because if you don't feel secure just holding on one side, you can use the chair as another thing. This is called semi-standing stance. And you're basically going to take your heel and place it right here, right near the heel toe of your other foot. And then you're going to place the hands by the chair, and then you're going to let go. You maybe put your hands here and see if you can hold that for about 10 seconds. Now, if you feel unsecure doing this, you can place one hand touching with your fingertips, or you can take one hand off and just let one fingertip here. The goal is to try to hold it for 10 seconds. Maybe aim for 20 seconds and eventually to 30 seconds. The other one is tandem. And basically you're going to take your heel, put in front of your toe. Again, try to hold it for about 10 seconds, let go, then 20, then 30, and maybe to 1 minute. This is a good way to test your balance, but you have your safety areas with the counter and the chair. Now, you want to continue to strengthen those hips, and this is a good way of doing the three-way hips. So you want to go ahead and bring your leg out to the side. Do that about 10 times. Bring your leg out to behind you. Do that 10 times. And I usually tell people, turn yourself around, don't want to hit the counter, and go out forward like you're going to hit a soccer ball 10 times. Then repeat and do the other side. Strengthening the hips is your hip stabilizers, and they tend to get weakened as we get older. You do more than just sit on them, so you do want to strengthen all those three-way directions. The last thing is stepping over objects. And as we are walking, this is where those shoe boxes come in handy. We tend to shuffle feet and we forget what's in front of us. So if you have your cane or walker, you can do this. You can also be near your counter if you feel you need to for safety. But practicing picking up your feet, stepping over. You can also use your solo cups, picking up your feet. Then turn around, pick up your feet, walk over, and do that about 3 or 4 times. The key thing is picking up your feet, but you're also strengthening your hip muscles. The last two is your flexibility. You want to stretch out those calves. Bring your leg here, one heel back, keep the heel down. This is for calf stretches. You want to lean forward until you feel a good stretch in your calf. Hold for about 20 seconds, and then relax. Let the other leg go behind you. Feel a stretch in the other calf. Hold that for about 20 seconds. Good. And you got a good stretch in those calves. And then our hamstrings are real important. Those are those muscles behind the back of your knee. You want to stand up, sit up nice and tall. Put the other foot in front of you. Toes up. Lean forward. Just slide forward a little bit until you feel a pull behind the back of your thigh. Feel that stretch. Hold for about 20 seconds. And then come up. Bring that leg back. Let the other leg go in front of you. Toes up. Slide forward till you feel a good stretch behind the back of your knee. Don't want to strain it, just feel a good pull. And then come on back. These are great exercises to get you started. There are many exercises from the YMCA, Manner of Balance, Tai Chi, yoga. National Council of Aging has some great videos online. The key thing is to start out slow. The more you do, the better you practice, the more your balance gets better. So, walk tall. Don't fall. I hope you enjoyed these videos. And this is Kathleen Anderson signing off. Take care.